Some change that is occurring within you. Maybe something feels like a bad investment, but we have your intuition screaming at you here, okay? There is a lesson, there is a chapter being closed, but as the chapter is being closed, you are getting more self awareness from what I'm seeing about an opportunity that looked pretty and shiny in the beginning, but now I feel like you're retracting this offer because you're seeing something, you're having this awakening. And I am seeing new knowledge coming in. You have an inner knowing about something, and Spirit's like, okay, just listen to your intuition because you're feeling something, you're seeing something, but maybe you haven't fully seen the whole picture yet. So if you guys are interested in a personal reading, you can go ahead and book a reading with me by hitting the description box below, and there's a link where it says book with me, and that will take you to the appointments. Ooh, Seven of Swords is the challenge. Okay, so there is some type of an awakening, or maybe like some chances that was given. But since this challenge is showing the Seven of Swords, there is some sneaky behavior going on, or someone trying to get away with something. I do see you being very patient, but you're being still. This is more of you grounding your energy, but someone here may be wanting to bring something to balance, but it can feel a bit one-sided due to the Seven of Swords. Now, we have the Temperance coming through with the Ten of Pentacles. This person is like coming in as wanting to be patient, and their actions towards you is the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles energy is more of something where it's like more of looking at the long-term view instead of like the short term. So it's like somebody sees something getting paid off in the near future after so many setbacks and challenges, but there needs to be patience, and this is the person like is trying to have some type of patience here. But the Seven of Swords is the challenge. The Seven of Swords can be like, is a trust thing, or the Seven of Swords can be somebody, again, not being fully honest or telling the whole story about something, or feeling like someone's being deceitful. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. We have the Empress. We have the Seven of Wands and the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is that, yes, there is some type of separation or disconnect emotionally or physically. There's a lot of healing going on, but I feel the Empress is coming out here for you, Pisces, to remind you that you are the prize. You're not an option. And to remind you to set those healthy boundaries while you're in separation with somebody or you feel disconnected. This person looks at you, though, like, just to tell you, they look at you as like some type of marriage. So I don't know if you've been married to this person before, or something that has to do with like long term. For others of you, I do see that there is an energy that does look at you as a future partner, or someone that really does want to have something long term with you. But it's going to take a lot of effort and trust to be able to move forward. Okay, there is in the outcome of this, we do have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups energy can represent soulmates. It can represent the past, healing, trying to move forward from the past, or letting go of the past. So let's see. Let's get this Nine of Pentacles in your energy, Pisces. Now remember, the Empress is who you're embodying. This is the theme. This is you knowing your worth, okay? Yeah, Three of Coins. There's a lot of collaborating or things coming to balance, and it looks like the truth is coming out, or some type of truth is being revealed, some type of conversation. Somebody's recovering the truth here. In this person's energy, we have the Death card, which is the Hangman. This person is still holding on, even though there feels like there's an ending. There's hard to let go of something, but also there's a need for change. There is somebody here that's not being fully honest in the challenge with the King of Cups when it comes to their emotions or how they feel. It feels like they're very overwhelmed and still like kind of have one foot in, one foot out within a connection, the Four of Wands. When it comes to like the stability of the home or however, the King of Wands, the King of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it's more of like feeling overwhelmed. They may not be honest about themselves and their true emotions, or letting you know about how they truly feel about certain things. But let's see the Judgment card. Yeah, the Five of Cups. There's some type of loss in the past that has to do with the Emperor energy in the past. We also have the Temperance card. This person sees you as the Ten of Coins, and it's very difficult to walk away from the situation. We also have the Ace of Wands. Queen of Coins. and the Ten of Wands. Someone is definitely releasing the past and opening up and not putting in the effort. So, yeah, it seems like a lot of like failure and recovering and listening to your intuition here, Pisces. There may be an energy here that is very emotionally manipulative, but they look at you as a marriage. They look at you as someone that they see long-term with or been together for a while. They're wanting some type of peace, but with the Eight of Cups, it's like it's very difficult for them to leave this idea of the Ten of Pentacles, this bigger picture. But death is here to show like there's a need for change. There's a need for something to happen, but it feels like there's a lot of juggling going on with their emotions. And in the near future, we have the Queen of Coins, which is telling me too is that there is a need to protect yourself when it comes to putting in the effort. Queen of Coins is kind of like needing to, this person, I don't know, the Queen of Coins is usually an energy that is very independent, but when it's in the reverse, there's an energy of like a bit of jealousy or a bit of smothering going on, but this can be just a very insecure energy that's coming through, but it's also super self-absorbed. So if usually the Queen of Coins is very, very generous and a homebody and like very welcoming and comforting. But in the near future, it is stating that there is an energy that is super, like, it can be like somebody's like a gold digger in some way, but at the same time, like, just being selfish. Because they're seeing you at the Ten of Coins, and they can't walk away or go in a new direction. But when it comes to their emotions, it just feels like they're super manipulative and immature. But then we have the Ten of Wands, and there's like a need to release something here, to drop all these burdens from the past to actually move forward. So I feel like they look at you as just like a person that they can be with, but at the same time, they're having a difficult time making a decision. I need to get more of their energy why they're feeling like this. Let's get your trigger, Pisces. Dishonesty. Yeah, you're done. You had enough of the lies and the deception and the dishonesty. I will find out about it one way or another. So somebody was being dishonest. Maybe that's why the Death card's here. Geez, you may be already like collaborating with other people. Also I'm kind of seeing maybe somebody's already in a relationship, but they still have a hard time letting you go. I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. That's what that is. I pushed you away because I do not want the responsibility. Somebody does not want the responsibility of something. And they're not being honest, like they weren't being honest. And you could feel the shift about this energy. Yeah, silent treatment. Spiritual awakening. You're opening your eyes to something here. See, we can't really go by what people say. We got to go by what their actions are, or and like what they're saying and they're not following through. Yeah, see, this person doesn't know what they want. I don't know what I want. I still have growing to do. I love you. They have emotions for you, but they don't feel good enough for you. We also have the untold messages. Within a few months, so something could have happened within a few months. Finances, I'm busy with work right now, and it requires my attention and defensive. I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. I need to take time, a step back because I'm still trying to figure out what I want. That's interesting because it's like what I'm seeing is that this person was not telling you the truth about their true emotions, but kind of led you on to believe that something could be more, or like led you, and then they completely switched on you because they've been holding back their true intentions. And it has nothing to do with you. You're just too mature. You have the Empress. The Empress, the prize. If they don't want to be on the Empress's level, then they need to get out, because the Empress is on a high level. They're at knowing their worth. They're very successful. They're working on themselves. They have children. Some of them, are parents. They're holding the home. They're doing everything that they're, supposed to be doing. And the Empress is very abundant, very passionate, very loving, and very unconditional love. If this person does not feel like they're good enough for you, it's because they're not able to level up to be that person, which would be the Emperor, that perfect match for you, to be to grow with you. And some people, it's not has anything to do with you. It has everything to do with their ambition, their drive, if they're procrastinating, if they're even lying to themselves, if they're easily tempted, if they're easily scared away. So it has nothing to do with you. You just know how much it takes to be where you are today, and what it takes to make your dreams come true and abundance come into your life. If someone's not going to match that energy, I feel Pisces is gone. That's just what I feel. Yeah, see, and release. Spirit's saying release and soar. I'll read those in a minute. Let's grab some angel messages here. Yeah, so somebody was being dishonest, I see. And then they kind of want to put the little blame on you. Share your light. Spirit's saying you're a light worker. Delay making a decision, okay? Choose wisely. Protect nature. So you're more of an earthly energy too. You have a revelation. That's what I'm saying. There's something here where you're shown the truth. You're uncovering the truth. Placed on a pedestal, ascension. You are getting to a higher level of spirituality. You are about to be shown something. We have, excuse me. Look at, you have the Four of Wands with the King of Rings. That's awesome. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free from all the drama. And this is the first step to achieving that. We also, Spirit is saying, soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. So I'm going to leave this here for you, Pisces. I do hope that this message did help. And if it did in any way, please like and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading with me, again, it's in the description box below where it says book a reading.